What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Today, we're going to talk about something that they don't teach you in design school, and it's one of the most important things of this industry, I believe, right? And that's the design community and just being part of like a group of like-minded individuals. That's what it is, right? It's not a place. You can't Google map it and go to the design community, right? It's just the group of collective designers and creatives and photographers and videographers that make up this industry. So it's great to be around like-minded people. Why is it important, right? Why is this important? Well, I came up with a few reasons that it's helped me. So the first one is just belonging. The feeling of belonging, and the feeling of belonging and the language that we speak, right? So I'll be around friends that are not in the design industry, and I'll be looking around. I'm always looking at lines and colors and type, and they don't really understand, right? You're kind of weird. On the other hand, I hang out with my people that are designers, and suddenly the conversation switches. Now we're thinking we're thinking the same thoughts. Hey, check out this menu. Why they use this typeface on there? Well, look at this. Wow. So we're passionate about the same things, right? And by being able to talk that language with someone, as dumb as it sounds, it's a sense of belonging, right? So hang out with your friends that are designers, that creatives, and have those conversations, right? The next one is growth, right? Growth. If you're on an island by yourself and you're an introvert, it's okay to be introverted, right? But if you're an island by yourself, you don't want to talk to no one, you don't want to get out of your comfort zone, you're only going to grow as much as you're going to, as much as or you want to learn or whatever. You're never going to get pushed. So if you go out there and meet people, there's always people out there that are better than you, better than me, better than everyone, right? There's always someone better that you can see how they're doing things and grow from their experiences, learn from their experiences, right? So there's been times where I'm just working, and I don't have any social interactions, I feel like, right? So I need to get out there and I need to talk to someone and see, hey, how'd you deal with this problem? How'd you deal with this? Have you been in this situation? Start the dialogue with other designers and other creatives. That's going to help you grow as a person, as a designer too. So the next one's support, right? It's kind of like belonging and the language thing, but support is more like, how I see it is they understand where you're going through or what you're going through, where we're all going together. We understand. So we have that sense of support. We're having a rough day because we're on the 75th revision for a client. They understand this, right? They understand this because they've probably been there. Hey, you're like, I'm just having a rough day because I'm not feeling inspired. That person has probably been there, right? In the design community. So just support mentally and support in the industry because they've been there and they know what it's like. And it's rough, and they can say, hey, you know what? Just take a day off. Take a day off and take a walk or whatever, and you'll be all right. You'll be all right. So just that sense of support is huge, right? The last one I think is really important is networking. It's common sense, but I like to say more of an opportunity instead of networking because you meet so many people in the design community, whether it be designers or photographers or videographers or marketing people, advertising people. It's going to open up the doors to so many opportunities, right? Interviews, jobs, contract, freelance jobs, just best friends. You're out there, you guys are speaking the same language. It's going to open up a lot of doors for opportunities for you to grow in this industry. So where do you make these connections and where can you become part of this design community, right? Came up with 4 of them, tried 5, but 4 I think were the strong ones. So the first one's conferences. Right now it's tough because it's 2020. There's nothing out there. But a lot of them are doing conferences virtually. I know Adobe Max is all virtual and it's free. You don't even have to have an account, I think, to watch all the countless hours of videos and tutorials and whatnot. I think you can even connect with the community there. So Adobe Max is a great one right now. I've been to Weapons of Mass Creation. I'm not sure they're still doing that one. I went there for like 4 years, met some really good people there, made some really good connections there. I know there's a HAL conference, the Crop conference, Creative South. But if there's other conferences that you guys know about, put them in the comments, put them in the, let's start connecting people with these conferences because that's a great way to meet people and to kind of just be around that community. The next one is just local chapters of like the AIGA. That's the American Institute of Graphic Arts. I was a part of it a few years ago and I was really active in it. I got really busy, but I have nothing negative to say about them. There's just a bunch of different groups and chapters across the nation that are comprised of creative, graphic designers, photographers, marketing people, just all kinds of people that are like-minded. They want to help the community, so they volunteer their time and their skills and their talents to do something bigger than they are, and to kind of hang out with the community, create this community for just for the good of the city and the good of just other people, just to grow. The next one is online groups. Facebook, it's old, yes, but it's not dead. There's a lot of groups on there that are awesome. I belong to a group. I'm not going to pay for this. I'm not sponsored or anything, but Perspective Collective podcast is ran by Scotty Russell. He has a Perspective Collective group on there, and I love that they're so engaged on Facebook, the Facebook page, right? So every once a week they say, hey, what are your wins for the week? And I'm like, cool, like this is what I've done. This is my little win, I finished this project. Or they'll say, hey, what are you currently working on? And people will post a bunch of stuff on there, and you can just connect with them and say, hey, this is awesome. Hey, what do you think about this? There's people on there that have uploaded current projects. Hey, what do you guys think about this? How can I make it better? How can I do with this? And there's such a range of like experience in there that you'll find someone that's better than you and can help you because of their experience or their different talents or skills, right? So just being part of even just a virtual group like that, super huge. Last one, common sense, but just connect with people the old school way, online or in person. Obviously, again, you can't really go out there and talk to a lot of people right now, but Instagram is a huge tool, and people are so scared of just messaging people. Is it creepy? Maybe it is. I'll do it. I don't care. I do it all day. I'm that kind of person that I'm like, hey, that's a cool font. What font is that, And surprisingly, 8 out of 10 times, they'll respond to me. There's been times where just superstar designers that I love and follow that are inspirations to me, I will hit them up and be like, hey, you know what? I love your work. You inspire me, and because of you, I keep pushing, and you're such an inspiration. And they'll get back, hey man, thank you so much. Like, I'm glad you're following, let's connect or whatever. And we'll start following each other or whatnot, So, but people are so scared to like slide into someone's DM and they think it's creepy and whatever. But in my eyes, I think that's what that's for, is connecting. Obviously don't be a sales pitch person and just want something out of it for yourself. But literally, I challenge you, go down the line, like go down your list of followers or people you're following or Instagram feeds, and just start being honest and true. Like, hey, I love your work. I love this stuff. I love this stuff that you're doing. How do you do this? I'm new in the game. Like, do you have any suggestions for me? Some people might not respond. What's the worst that can happen? They don't respond, and move on with your day and move on to the next person, right? So don't be scared of just going out there, DMing someone saying, hey, I love what you're doing. I have a question for you or whatnot. There was a person from the UK that hit me up on Instagram. They wanted to write a paper about me. And I was like, why are you writing a paper about me? I'm no one. Why are you writing a paper about me? And she's like, oh, you inspire me. I love the work you do. And that was such a humbling moment for me that we could just connect like that. And I think we talked for over like 2 weeks, and she was surprised that I responded. And I was surprised that she wrote a paper about me, But it was just, she was brave enough to hit me up, and I was really flattered and humbled and floored, and that yes, anything you want to make you a better person or creative, here you go. Here's all the knowledge that I've, gained in the last 15 years, and I want to give this to you because I wish someone did this to me when I was in college. This would help me a ton. So, design community, super important. Connect with people. Don't be scared of reaching out to people. Hit me up. We'll chat. Connect with everyone. You guys feel free to comment in the comments or whatever else. Share this video. Hope you like it. Everyone, let's connect and just keep this community growing because it's so important. It's been such a blessing to be part of this community for me for the last 10, 15 years. And I want this just to kind of grow, and I want to show the young designers and the young creators out there that it's a extremely important part of their success if they're in this industry. All right, so thanks for watching. Share, like, comment. Peace out.